Hello, my name is Stacy Smith, and I am the project director for the I-70 Cave Springs to Fairgrounds DesignBuild project. Over the past few months, I've spent time listening to your concerns and reading your comments on how this project may impact your day-to-day life, your work, and your businesses. Please be assured that these comments are important to us, and we are taking all your feedback very seriously. And we have paused the project for a few months in order to do this better. There are a lot of priorities on this corridor, and with your input, MoDOT can provide a solution that works well for all of us. I wanted to spend a few minutes here today sharing what I've heard from you, as well as the reasons that MoDOT created this project. And let me start with those reasons. Number one is always safety for us here at MoDOT. There is a high crash rate along this corridor, especially in the interchanges. We're seeing over 40% more crashes here than on other similar roadways around the state. 2/3 of those crashes are occurring on the outer roads and in the interchanges rather than on the interstate. And so it'd be irresponsible of MoDOT to leave this situation how we find it today. Secondly, we're seeing high congestion in these interchanges. Folks here on Zumbel average 18 miles per hour just trying to cross the interstate. On Cave Springs, it's worse, where folks average 7 miles per hour just crossing the interstate during rush hour. We also see traffic then back up down the off-ramps onto the interstate, creating yet another safety issue. So again, it would be irresponsible of MoDOT to leave this how we find it today. We also see an incomplete outer road system here. There's no north outer road from Zumbel to Fairgrounds, and the island on Veterans Memorial Parkway at Cave Springs prevents full access of that intersection. I've heard from a lot of you that you are not excited about this project, but it is long overdue. When these roads were built in the early 1950s as part of the new interstate system, there were just 30,000 people living here in the county. In 25 years, up until the 80s, that population quadrupled, and we were able to provide larger interchanges to handle that traffic, and those interchanges are what you see today. But since then, there's been no major work here, though there's been work to the east and to the west, but not actually between Cave Springs and Fairgrounds. And so now is our opportunity, and this is the first major project in 30 or 40 years here to address the growth that you all have seen here. Now let me get to your concerns. I'm hearing emphatically from you your concern around the possibility that these outer roads may become one-way at the end of this project. Let me be clear with you, this is not decided at this time. We're looking at a host of different solutions on how the outer roads interact with the interchanges in order to reduce congestion and reduce the potential for crashes. We're also hearing from business owners that they want to remain visible and accessible to their customers. We're hearing that customers want to be able to access businesses on both sides of the highway efficiently. We're hearing that you're concerned about speeds on the outer roads and that you're concerned about emergency response times. We're looking at ways to weigh all the different solutions that might be proposed in terms of how they impact each one of these concerns. A project like this, with all the different complexities and concerns, does lend itself well to the design-build process because of our ability here to get more creativity and to get the brightest minds in the industry to focus on this project to solve unique and specific issues and to achieve our project goals. The goals for our project can be found on our website, but they help focus us on safety, efficiency, connectivity, longevity of the final solution, impacts during construction, and workforce diversity. However, while in some ways DesignBuild can be really exciting, after spending time with you and listening to your comments, it's become clear to me just how upsetting it must be for MoDOT to tell you just wait and see. However, I can assure you that the feedback that you have given us and the comments I've received have already shifted the ways in which we are developing this project in order to provide a great solution. Remember, the purpose of this project is to make the area safer and easier to use. I cannot promise that you or any other individual may not be negatively impacted by this project, but the impacts would be far greater and far worse if we were to continue to do nothing. It is my goal and my promise to you that I will do everything in my power to reduce these impacts and to share them with you just as soon as I can. I am still excited about this project and our ability to work together to provide a solution that works great for you that live and work and play and shop here in this community. Thank you for watching this video. Please continue to check our website for updates and sign up while you're there for our newsletter, which at the moment we're releasing weekly. Please continue to feel free to submit your questions, comments, and concerns to our email address. Thank you.